Hi everyone, I'm joining you from outside today for a mindful sensory awareness practice. And if you are able to do this with me outside as well, I highly recommend it, but this will work from wherever you are. This is the 5-4-3-2-1 mindfulness practice. It's pretty common. You may have practiced it before, but if you have, I invite you to try it on again with fresh eyes. It's always a good one to come back to. This will really help us orient to the present moment environment and to our sensory experience while also giving our cognitive mind something to do, a little bit of a task to work on, which really helps us stop with any stressful spinning that's happening in the mind and really just come back to what's in the here and now. So this is called 5-4-3-2-1 because we're going to list 5 things that we can see, 4 things we can hear, 3 things that we can touch or feel on our skin, 2 things we can smell, and 1 thing that we can taste. So again, this isn't too different from any other kind of mindfulness practice, but the structure gives us something to hang on to and again gives us a little bit more of a mental task, which can be really helpful if the mind is super active and isn't really able to slow down or ground down on its own. Just with open sensory awareness, that can be a little difficult sometimes. So let's try this together. So I'm going to start with 5 things I can see. I can see green grass, sunflowers, a blue spruce tree growing, clouds, and a garden box. 4 things I can hear: wind in the trees, bees buzzing, birds, cars in the distance. 3 things I can feel on my skin: the warmth of the air, it's pretty hot out right now, some moisture on my skin, and some pokey grass against my shins on the ground. 2 things I can smell: I can smell earth or grass. That's a tough one. Sometimes it's hard to find 2. I can smell some kind of flower, something floral also. And last one, taste in the mouth. I can taste the flavor of the last beverage that I had earlier today. So that's an example. Sometimes it can be a little bit hard if maybe there's not a lot of sound around. Don't worry too much if you can't pick out 4 sounds. Same thing, smell. Sometimes it can be hard to notice more than one smell. Taste can be a little bit difficult. Some adjustments you can try: if you're not really noticing much smell, you can also just notice the temperature of the air coming in through the nose. It's not technically smell, but again, we're tuning into the senses still, which is helpful. And same thing in the mouth. If you're not really getting a clear flavor in the mouth, you can also feel into other sensations. That might be moisture or dryness on the tongue. You might notice just the feeling of the tongue or the gums, or swallow a little bit and just feel the muscles of the mouth moving. So again, that's not technically taste, but it's still helping us connect into a sensation in the present moment in the body. So try that out. Again, this is a really nice thing to take into nature because there's so much around us to sense and feel that can be really nourishing also. And see what it's like to do that kind of sensory awareness with this little extra mental task to help us out, help ground the mind and the body at the same time. Okay, try it out and let me know how that feels.